center. Take some deep breaths with me as we open this space tonight for a little prayer, song, ceremony. Thank you all who are tuning in with me live now in this moment, as well as any of you who may be watching at a future point in time. Thank you for joining I'm going to share a little prayer song by an artist that's a favorite of mine and Paulina's named Shimshai. Sure whether he wrote this song or if it's an older song, but it has English and Spanish, which is nice. It's called La Semilla, which means the seed. Estar en el presente y encontrarás, estar en el corazón y verás. Estar en el presente y encontrarás, estar en el corazón y verás. Este amor que fluye bien adentro, aquí hay una semilla. Este amor que fluye bien adentro, aquí hay una semilla, ha sido sembrada en ti. Y el amor es el agua que la alimenta. Semilla ha sido sembrada en ti. Y el amor es el agua que la alimenta. Con amor eternamente crecerá. Mi madre lo hace así, con amor que fluye bien adentro. Camino Padre así, con amor que eternamente crecerá. Mi madre lo hace así, con amor eternamente crecerá. La fuerza me hace así. Be in the now you will find, and be in the heart you will see. Be in the now you will find, and be in the heart you will see. This love that flows so deep inside, within there lies a seed. This love that flows so deep inside, within there lies a seed, has been planted inside your heart. And love is the water that feeds. A seed has been planted inside my heart, and love is the water that feeds. A seed has been planted inside our hearts, and love is the water that feeds. A seed has been planted inside our hearts, and love is the water that feeds. With love eternally it will grow. My mother, she makes it so. With love eternally it will grow. Our Father, he makes it so. This love that flows so deep inside, within there lies a seed. This love that flows so deep inside, you everyone who's joining in. So I'm going to share a mixture of medicine songs, kind of like that one that I just played, as well as some original prayer songs that have come through. This next one's one of those that is sort of unreleased because it comes from a previous project that I had, and I'm currently re-recording it for an acoustic album that I'm working on. So this one is called Searching for the Rhythm of Our Ancestry. Searching for the rhythms of our ancestry. Searching for the rhythms of our ancestry. Draw back the curtains and what do you see? I see a million faces looking back at me. So much life in everything we perceive. What would it take for you to see what I see? And what would it take for you to sit beside me? Where my soul is found is where I'll be. Searching for the rhythms of our ancestry. From the sacred ground to the endless sea, a message is waiting for me. Searching for the rhythms of our ancestry. Searching for the rhythms of our ancestry. Got into my rhythm and it shows now. Scattered all my senses and I know now. Been keeping up pretenses but I won't now. Yeah. If you listen to the rhythm that is beating in your heart, there you'll find the ancient knowledge that was written from the start. Find it in your heart, then you'll find it in the stars, glowing and illuminating Jupiter and Mars. Wish I could take the pain of the world when I leave, or trail behind me a little relief. So much distraction, what can we do? We gotta open up our minds so they can break through. Where my soul is found is where I'll be. Searching for the rhythms of our ancestry. From the sacred Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, look out for that one if you liked it on the upcoming acoustic album. I'll be dropping it as a single at some point. Speaking of the acoustic album, here's one that I have already released, and it's a fun one that I wrote in the Maui era, in my Maui era. It's a very islandy vibe. This one's called It's Your Life. It's your life, only you can set it right. Only you can find the balance in the. It's your heart, only you know what it wants. Only you can find the magic in your soul. Because we're watering the roots of it, grateful every chance we get, always find a way somehow. We're learning from the truth within, following the bliss of it, never gonna go back now. Because we're watering the roots of it, grateful every chance we get, always find a way somehow. Following the bliss of it, watering the roots of it, never gonna go back now. It's your song, only you can sing the tune. Only you can find the rhythm of your heart. It's your tale, only you can tell it right. Only you can write the story from the start. Because we're watering the roots of it, grateful every chance we get, always find a way somehow. We're following the truth of it, watering the roots of it, never gonna go back now. Because we're watering the truth of it, grateful every chance we get, always find a way somehow. We're following the truth of it, faithful and the roots of it, never gonna go back now. Woo! Banana, yeah. Woo! Since our life, we're here to live it right, live it right, live it right now. 'Cause this is our life, we're here to live it right, live it right, live it right now. This is our life, we're here to live it right, live it right, live it right now. 'Cause this is our life, we're here to live it right, live it right, live it right now. I'm gonna see if I turn it sideways if I can see any chat, because it doesn't show me anything. No. That's so weird. I know there's a chat, but it doesn't show me any messages. Oh well. I see some likes, so thank you. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. Let's see what wants to be shared next. You guys can't see it, but I have my candle lit down here and little Palo Santo to bless the space. I'll share with you all. And also, it helps to cover up the smell of the cats down below attacking their kitty litter box. The whole time I hear them scratching away at their kitty litter box. This is a traditional South American folk medicine song that's been passed on many, many times, so I'm not sure the originator. But it's a very beautiful song called En el cielo y en la tierra, meaning in the heavens and on the earth. to me completely in a dream. I woke up with the song in my head, and all the words were there, and I woke up and immediately wrote it down and recorded it. And I've never had a song come to me like that before. And that was at least 2 years ago in Maui, and it's really beautiful to have released it to the world now. So this song's called Earth Altar. Show us the way back to the heart of this ancient place. Earth altar, show us the way back to the heart of this ancient place. Elementals, feather and bone, flower and fire, water and stone. Elementals, feather and bone, flower and fire, water and stone. Flower and fire, water and stone. Earth altar, show us the way back to the heart of this ancient place. Earth altar, show us the way back to the heart of this ancient place. Elementals, feather and bone, flower and fire, water and stone. Elementals, feather and bone, flower and fire, water and stone. Flower and fire, water and stone. We are the children of known and unknown, remembering a time when the forest was home. We are the children of known and unknown, remembering a time when the forest was home. We hold the key to the balance of life, giving back to the mother, restoring what's right. We hold the key to the balance of life, giving back to the mother, restoring what's right. Back to the mother, restoring what's right. Earth altar, show us the way back to the heart of this ancient place. Earth altar, show us the way back to the heart of this ancient place. Elementals, feather and bone, flower and fire, water and stone. Elementals, feather and bone, flower and fire, water and stone. Flower and fire, I'm just going to share at least one more, maybe one or two more, because I want to keep the streams a little shorter so that I have the stamina to do them more frequently and do them individually across platforms. But I'm having a really fun time. I'm just trying to see if I can tune into the live stream from a different device so that I can see the chat, and I think I can. Ah, great. Yes, I will gladly take a request. Someone asked. Amy, Raza, if you're still there, feel free to make a request, and if I know it, I'll be happy to play it. Astronomy by Conan Gray. I do not know. I've never heard the song, but I love to learn new songs all the time, so I will definitely write that one down and be happy to share it next time. All right, this song is an original song I also released recently from my acoustic album. Actually, it was on my last full-length album, Ripple, but it will also be on my acoustic album because it was recorded as an acoustic song. And this one is a little bit of a reggae vibe as well, and it's called Greatest Good. Greatest good for all be done. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done, Lord. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done. Let God's will be done, and I surrender to the great unfoldment. Let God's will be done, and I surrender to the great unfoldment. Let God's will be done on this earth. I surrender all I know, all of my assumptions of the way that things should go. And I surrender to the great unfoldment. I release all my frustrations for the greatest good of all my relations. I release all my frustrations for the greater good of all my relations. I release all my expectations for the greater good of all my relations. I release all my expectations for the greater good of all my relations. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done, Lord. God's will be done. I surrender to the great unfoldment. That God's will be done on this earth. I surrender all I know, all of my assumptions of the way that things should go. And I surrender to the great unfoldment. When we release what doesn't serve, we make space for more of what we deserve. Yeah, when we release what doesn't serve, we make space for more of what we deserve. So I release all my limitations for the greater good of all my relations. I release all my limitations for the greater good of all my relations. I release all my complications for the greater good of all my relations. I release all my complications for the greater good of all my relations. I release my self-judgmentations for the greater good of all my relations. I release negative temptations for the greater good of all my relations. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done. Is good be greatest good for all be done. Let what's in the greatest good for all be done, Lord.